Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. So we did get Mikkelsen. Maybe we should have a look at the transfer here and the transfer history. Matt Mikkelsen has signed for us, but he's on his way out on loan because we couldn't get a work permit for him. So he's not going to be able to play for us until he gets that work permit. So hopefully the landing of him will be what is needed. And he looks like a good player. Hopefully he can come back as a better player, and especially having a work permit, that would help us a lot. We did get Caleb back on loan, which was of course very interesting as well. And yes, we did lose out Hiram Boateng. We did get rid of that £500 a week salary, but that meant that we didn't have him to play when we did meet Sutton United. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I can see that we have Nye Payne was playing against us in that Havana game, well, Havant. In which we actually won with 4-3, so yeah. But anyway, today we have the FA Trophy game, and then we have 3 league games. So the FA Cup will be in the next episode, the very first game in the next episode, unless one of these games get postponed or something. It has happened before, so you never know. And now FA Trophy, the cup that we want to try and retain. It's of course going to be extremely hard, but yeah, we just need to put our best players in, and hopefully we will get there. Now we're trying to sign this player as well, and he's going to cost a lot of money if he signs for us. So at the same time that I think this could be a potential player to bring us to the to win this division. At the same time, I feel that he might be costing us too much. So I'm not going to cry if we don't get him. But of course we are hoping that he will sign for us. But now Peterborough has gotten into the decisions as well. And I guess being a League One team, they're more likely going to get him. And now Benfica has offered a contract to this player. Well, I'm not going to be competing with that. So FA Trophy, 4th round, Chelmsford City. And the question is, will we get there? Will we be able to win against them? We really should, because we are a lot better team than they are, a much better team than they are. And we're going to be taking in our better players as well. Where's Harry? Where's Harry? I haven't sold Harry because I've said no to selling Harry. So where is he? Are you kidding me? Did the board go over my head? Well, he can't just disappear like that. Harry Brithwassel? Filter? Under 23? We don't have him in that well, do we? No. What is going on here? I know I didn't. Let's go into our club here and let's go into transfer history. No, he's not sold. He's not sold. So where is Harry? He's there. So why couldn't I find him here? He's there. I must have been blind. Well, it is late. Don't think you want to know how late it is here, but it is actually over 12. o'clock at night, so yeah, I guess that could be a reason why I can't find everything. Whew, I was afraid that he was sold as well. That would have been scary. Now I'm going to give Oscar the opportunity to play. And look at this. I'm going to be cheeky enough to use him as a right midfielder, even though they want me to play him as a poucher and as a central midfielder. So I'm not going to listen to them. I'm going to be playing him as I want to use him. Let's see here, Oscar Thorne, and I'm actually gonna get, oh, Corey Andrews is not fit enough to play at the moment, so let's put him in there, and let's give, I think I'm gonna have Ben Gladwin take that position because he can play in so many positions. So I think that's a better alternative, and I'm going to use it like that. Yes, Jude is actually in need of a rest, and Oscar Thorne, but I can't. I need him in this game, in this cup game, but hopefully not for the entire game. So yeah, might be a stupid thing to use Oscar Thorne here, but I'm gonna do that anyway. And yeah, no, there are, and he's back, and he's gonna get number 7 on his shirt. Interesting to have him back, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they take him away from me at once, because I am not using him in the right position, so to speak. Let's see if we can be better than Cheltenham City today. I'm really hoping for it. It is a cup game, and it's the cup that we won last season, so we want to try and retain that title, of course. We feel that we are a side that can win it, especially since we did win it last season. And we are supposed to be a better team than we were last season, so especially with players like Jude. Oh, crap. And Brithwithel, quick. Coming home pretty quick there. And Caleb losing the ball. Holy smokes. There's Roberts. They are on the prowl here. They want to... Come on. Don't let them... Holy crap. Holy crap on a cracker. Things are going worse and worse here. This is not my intention of what we were going to do in this game. I do not believe my eyes. We're going to have to do that as we did before. Going to go in on Jude here, and we're going to edit something here, get further. Oh, we're going to start with giving him the attacking position there, and then we're going to have far post and let him roam from his position a bit, and yeah, that's the way we want him to play. And then we have Oscar Thorne here, yes, and we are just going to let him roam from his position and shoot more often and take more risks. Here we go. Let's hope that that improves us a bit and gives us more chances, because we really need something to happen here now, or we going out of the cup that we won last season, and that is not something we want to do. Oof. Holy smoke, they hit the bar there. Come on, Welling. We need to play better than this. We are actually using our better players today as well, so it shouldn't be this kind of problem. I must say, this is Absolutely terrifying. Because we need this win. And I'm lost for words here. This is just as strange as that we won against Sheffield United if we're going to lose against these ones. I'm going to throw water bottle here, but I don't care if they get demoted or whatever. We should be in a much better position here against them, and we need to be playing a lot better than we've done so far in this game. And nothing happens. Who do I have on the bench? We have Corey Andrews. Let's take in Corey Andrews. I guess it's time for him to make a comeback and hope that he can score. Torrency, Jude Ubeje. Come on, he gets by there, yes, and he gets forward and he gets another chance, and it's a double save by the goalkeeper, which was tremendous saves. I can't take anything away from the goalkeeper. He made that good. There's Brithwhistle, Gardner to Huys. Gets it to Mir, and Mir lost the ball there, and yeah, nothing more came of that. We need to play a more attacking football. The time is running away from us. I don't really know what to do here. This is horrible. But I think I'm going to be putting in Gladwin there then. And yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Oh, they make it 2. What in God's name? How can this team, beating out Sheffield United, lose against little Chelmsford City? This is horrendous. Really horrendous. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm just getting really bamboozled here. I mean, let's run out defense. We need to do something. And we can't, we're not going to get 2 goals here. So we're out of the cup. What is going on? How can we beat out Sheffield United out of the FA Cup and then go out against Chelmsford in the Trophy Cup? I mean, that is so bad that I don't know what to say. Oh well. That gives us more opportunity to put more effort into the league, I guess. No FA Trophy games to worry about. Damn it. Certainly not a good thing. Reigning champions, you can see here we are. So reigning champions, and we go out already in the 4th round. Very disappointing. I'm very sad about that. That is just... I don't know what to say. Honestly, I'm lost for words. How can we beat out Sheffield United and then lose against Chelmsford City? It's ridiculous, and it's strange, and it's... Oh well, we're just gonna have to try and do better, I guess. And as I said, it gives us an opportunity to put more effort into the league and hopefully give us the opportunity to win, to get up maybe even win promotion by becoming by getting that first position game, but I don't think we're going to reach that either. Look how we have lost away to the #1 team. And, well, there's nobody that's on the level with us in points underneath, though we do have the second position at the moment, but god dang, this is not a good thing. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to take a little look at the training as well, because I can't understand why my players are this. I shouldn't have double intensity now that the season are this. So let's just have normal intensity, even when maybe even half at this one, so that they can, what's that, no pitch or gym work, no, just half, and yeah, like that, so that they can, I can try to get them back into, at the same time they're training 2 times a week, or yeah, 2 times there this week, 2 times the next week. I mean, it's not that they are training every day, as we all know, but yeah, I guess we have to do that. Mikkelsen is going to go on a loan. He's going to be a star player and winger, and playing attacking midfielder. I'm not very happy about attacking midfielder. I wanted him to be a right midfielder, but yeah, he's better than nothing. And of course, I'm going to compile a match. I'm going to make parting comments. Yes, let's see. So I hope he'll get a lot of games, and I hope that he will come back and get a work permit, because that's really, it shouldn't be that hard for him to get, even if he's 24. And look at the numbers, he's quite good actually, and it is the Faroe Island. They can't have any good players, can they? But he's in the no, that's another player. Yeah, no, that's my player. He is in the national team, and he still can't get a work permit. That is strange. How many games does he have as a national? 24 caps and 2 goals, and he can't get a work permit? That is sick. That is really sick. 24 games for his nation, and he can't get a work permit. And he starts out by 6 weeks of injury. Well, yodely doodah. Thank you very much. And next game is the Boston United game that was postponed, if you remember that. And the game against Dulwich Hamlet has been rearranged for some reason, because of the match between Dulwich Hamlet and Bath. So it might be that we then, could it be that we are going to get, no, still not that game that is moved, so we're still not going to get the FA Cup in this episode. Boston United. So what can we do against them, and who can we use, and so on and so forth. This is going to be it is a troubling time, because we're going to have to use some reserve players in the most of these games, league games, and he's set for Peterborough, so he's not going to choose us, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know what to say, but it's a good player, I guess, that we could not get. Let's put a scout on him to try and get more information. Maybe he will leave Peterborough and we can get Well, he's contracted all the way to 28, so I guess that's out of the question. And now there's more teams interested in this player. Oh, Adriana Baraberi. But he was not interested in signing for us, right? No, as usual. So let's move on. I think it's for the best at the same time, but it's always a bit disappointing to lose out to a player. But now that we don't have that hanging over us, we only have 15,000 as in salaries, which is good. And we have an overall balance of 42,000, which is also good. So, yeah. Now we have a home game. Maybe we can make some money. We need to have more spectators, to be honest, as well. Look at this. The entire team is tired as... Oh, we're going to have a lot of players that we need to change here. Uludare is going to get to play again. Or should I just use Dylan? Let's see what Dylan has in start. 1.5 star. That's not very good, but let's use him. And Wiggett needs to rest as well. So Perkins and Gumps will get opportunity, and we're going to have to rest this player as well. So Joe Bennett is coming in. We're going to have to rest this player. We're going to have to we're going to have to rest a lot of players. Gardner as well. That gives us this one as well, and I think I'm going to go with a young youth player, Bojang, and we're going to have to use Jake Fisher instead of... And how about Neil Flanagan? He's okay to play, it looks like. Do we have anybody else to take the position on the bench, except for a lot of tired players or players in need of a rest? We do have Rory McGalley. I don't want to use him, but yeah, if anybody gets injured, I'm just going to have to use him. So, and how about having Hughes there instead of Gardner, because Hughes is not in need of a rest, but he is tired. Caleb, I guess I'm going to be changing him to Udua. Like that. I don't care. We need to rest players. We have no choice but to try this out. Hopefully this will be good enough. Let's see what... Oh, I guess he plays in the best situation that he can. Flahaven is playing in his best situation. We could play as a deep lying forward. Let's do that for at the moment. We need to get some... you know what? I'm going to change so that they play as of attacking wingers all the time there. When Caleb and Jude Obaje is back as well, they're going to be playing as attacking, of course. Show onto weaker foot, I can agree with that. Pump fist. Let's give the fans... Well, they didn't react good to that. So I guess there's no player with the heart in the club. That's another reason why I want to get some youth players up as well. Getting a good youth system and getting youth players up is the best way to assure that you get players that really want to get the club to win things and that it's important for them not to lose and stuff like that in another fashion than it is if they're from other places. They could more accept that I'm not going to become a star player. I can just going to try and get as much money out of my career as possible. But if you have a player that sort of have his heart in the club, it hurts when the club loses, of course, in another way. So that's, of course, something that you would want as well. Loyalty to the club. And like I've said a couple of times, sorry, I'm getting really tired now, so I guess it's... But as I said a lot of times, it's like the Gary Neville that until the end of his career, where he sort of had a lot of injury problems, which ended up costing him way too much, and there they equalised. God damn it. Gary Neville was a consistent player. He played well. He was never a star player. He was never among the best right defenders in the world, but he never, in his youth and all the way up until his injury problem started, he was never a bad player. He always gave it all, and he always made at least a good performance. I mean, he had better and he had great performance, but he never was below good performance until that end of his career when his injury problems come. And most of that was, of course, because his heart was in Manchester United. So it didn't just hurt him personally to lose a game. It hurt him because the team that he loved failed to win as well. So, yeah. There was double jeopardy for him, which was important, and which made him become better, I think, and believe, and made him a better player, and I think that is something that we could, that many clubs should really look into, and especially today's Manchester United. I think that's something that they should look into. I mean, they have a lot of star players, but not many of them have the heart in Manchester United and is fighting for Manchester United. They are fighting for the salaries, and that's just not good enough when they have that kind of salary that they have in Manchester, because they are really, many of them are overpaid. And yeah, 1-1, another draw. Not good, definitely not good enough. I'm just gonna leave this because I'm really disappointed. We need to start winning in the league as well. And we're in a really bad position at the moment. And I don't know how to get out of it, because yeah, Hackett Fisher removed from shortlist. I don't want to remove him. He looked good. So let's add him to the shortlist. Just indefinitely. If he decides to leave so that we can sign him on a free transfer, he's probably going to be good enough to play for us. Let's move on here. We have Kings Lynn Town in our next game, and then we end this episode with Morecambe. So it's teams in the bottom situation that we are faced with in all of these games. And Fisher commits his future. He signs a new contract. Brilliant. He's here to 27. Unless he gets... they try to buy him for a lot of money. He's here for many years to come. That's good. 3 new years for him. That's really nice. All right, it's been moved for television. Is it moved closer or further away? It is still just there, but it's moved to the Sunday instead of Saturday, I guess. Okay, because they're going to show it on the telly. Oh my god. That's a little extra money, I guess. That's good. Television money coming in as well. Let's see what kind of money we can get, because we can there should be insert column away team, away TV, home TV money, and we're going to play at home, so that could be interesting. And we need to 72,000. That's a good amount of money. So we are going to make some money. That's good. That's really good. That's going to help us get a little closer to that money situation where we can become a professional club. And that would be great. Just think about it. Just having every one of these occupied would of course be very, very lucrative and very exciting for the club, for the future of the club, for the players that we might be able to develop at the club. And there's another player that we lent. Remember him? He's still contracted to Charlton, so no way am I going to get him, that's for sure. We're going to have a look at the shortlist here now, and let's see if we can't get into Tom Staggs. Let's see if we can find Tom Staggs here. Just for the chance to maybe sign him on a free transfer. We just want to know if he's signed a new contract or not. There's Tom Staggs. He's injured at the moment. So, no, his contract is running out this summer. And we're going to ask his agent. Glad to hear that you're interested. Will expect to be considered among the most noteworthy players at the club and play as many matches as possible. Would want the wages around 925 per week. I believe Kelson wants something around, I don't want to pay it for them. He would be delighted to join due to a long-held passion for the club. That is interesting. That is interesting. But I can't sign him. You cannot print him. You must have a transfer offer accepted. But why? Why? Ain't the law that the thing is, he's got this, but maybe they got in his contract. Let's see if they might have a extension thingamajig. Doesn't say so here, but maybe that's not in his. Maybe that's not official information, but he might have an extension thingamajig in his contract, and they might be using that then. Other than that, I guess I'm just going to have to wait until the end of the season and see what happens. But it's weird, because when they closes into 6 months there at the end of that, generally you are allowed to talk to the players and so on and so forth. So, bit weird, to be honest. Now we're going to face Kings Lynn, which is 19th in the league. Then we have Morecambe, that is 23rd. And then we have the FA Cup game, which is going to be the first game in the next episode. So that's going to be interesting. And yeah, we should be beaten by them quite easily. But you never know. We did manage to beat out Sheffield United, but they should know now that Fulham have offered 175,000 for Oscar Thorne. That's actually something interesting. Now we're starting to close in. Let's go in here. Let's go to transfer status. We can't. There's no way for us. Let's go. I'll respond to it myself and accept that. I'm gonna do like that because I don't want him to go AWOL, and if we can get a couple of 100,000 for him, I guess we're gonna have to be satisfied with that and try to arrange something else. I think it's a shame if we'll lose Oscar Thorne, because I think he's probably one of the most promising player that we have at the club, especially that we have that is under contract with us and not just lent in like Caleb and Jude. But yeah, I can understand that he wants to move on, but I want some money for him then, and it's not going to be a lousy 175. It's going to end up so that they'll have to pay me much money, much money. I'm not taking that. I'm not saying that it has to be £2 million, but first of all, I'm gonna try to negotiate. If they come with another offer for him, I'm gonna try to negotiate, maybe get 500,000 up front, and then £1 million when he makes his first international, if he ever makes his first international. Because that's going to be, here they go, they are in for an, okay, is that the negotiation? No. Can I just go into this here? Yes. And then I'll tell them I want 500,000, and I want after international appearance, I want £1 million. That's what I want. If they give me that, same for Luton. If they give me that, I am willing to sell him. Even if he never gets that international game, which I of course hope he will get if he Stoke in contract negotiation. Come on, god damn it. The board has released him for 200,000 or £195,000, so we're gonna lose Oscar Thorne now as well. Well, we can't build on the future with board like that, that's for sure. I'm hoping that if they buy him, I'm going to ask for the club to become professional with that money. I mean, I don't know if it's ever going to be enough, because I think it's going to be somewhere around £1 million or something to become a professional club. But I'm going to ask for it, that's for sure. You know what? I think we're going to play the same team again. And it looks like Oscar Thorne has made his very last game for our club. That's a shame. I had so high hopes for Oscar Thorne. He made such a good season last season. He has the potential to be a star player, and he's already now a very good rating. So, I mean, yeah. But if he's going to be good enough to get into the English national side, I don't know. So it doesn't matter about the 1 million because I don't think he's ever going to get into the English club, but the 500,000 would have been nice. Now we're just gonna have to be settled with 195,000 because the board accepts that. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm so disappointed at the board. I would have understood it if we were, should I say, in desperate need of money now. But we are starting to get things up and running, and selling our star player might be the stupidest thing that we could do, because it could bring us down to lose out our position in the playoff. We might fall in the league. We might not get anywhere in the cups next season, and it's going to be very hard to try and we're going to have to try and find a new striker to rebuild around, and it's such a mess when they do this to us. But yeah, we are certainly not making anything good for ourselves either, so we do have Corey Andrews, he's good. We have Neil Flanagan or Flahaven, who could become good. Jake Fisher has the potential to be a star player, but he's not anywhere near that yet, and I don't think he's going to reach it unless we become a professional club so that he can train every day. Honestly, that's what I think. So yeah, and here, oh, an equalizer by Finazaz. Great. I think you can hear the disappointment in my voice now that Oscar Thorne is going to leave us. Oscar Thorne was actually the striker that took us through with the Sheffield United game as well. He scored both goals in that game, and the rest of the team just made sure that we didn't concede a goal. So yeah, I'm not very happy about the performance, because I'm not played very well. Pressing forward, Neil Flanagan is deep. Fisher, Hossein, Flahaven, great. We take the lead at least. But it's a bit disappointing that we're going to lose Oscar Thorne. I'm really sad about that, to be honest. I thought we were going to be able to keep him, but the board did not share the feelings with me. And we're going to have to put in Corey Andrews now and try to get him back into game fitness. Ben Gladwin and Finazaz is tired, but I don't know. Yeah, I can put in Udua here. Flahaven gets it up. Andrews is there picking up the ball. He gets free. He has the goalkeeper and one defender. Can he get through here? Yep, but he can't get a good shot. I think he actually chose the wrong direction. I thought he was going to go into the pitch because the defender was actually running back, so it should have been better to dribble at the in the other direction. But yeah, whew, that one was a danger. But yeah, let's get on with it. Come on, lads. We need another 3 points here. And it's a shame. I'm still... I can't get over that Oscar Thorne is going to leave us. He was really somebody I believed in, could become a really good star player for us. And perhaps one day give us a million or two. Now he's leaving us for £200,000, and I guess whomever the team was, it was Stoke or whoever it was, that guy that's going to get him is going to get some good amount of money for him if they sell him on. So yeah, and very irritating, to be honest. I don't know what to say about it. I know that is the reality, of course, of these smaller clubs. As soon as a player shows some great potential, the bigger clubs are there, and they are buying them pretty cheap from these type of clubs, of course, which is a bit unfair. I mean, his potential is not lower just because he's played in a lower team. I mean, his potential is still there, so yeah, makes me a bit irritating, but yeah. Let's see what else. And here we go. Birmingham has made a higher offer of 235, and the board has, of course, said yes to that as well. So I don't know. A lot of teams have made over 200,000. But I hope Birmingham gets in then. Another couple of... And we can say no to all of these, because these teams do not offer as much money. I can protest transfer. Your passion isn't going unnoticed. After considering what you said, and grant your request. The condition of this meeting, you know how to find us if you want to do anything. Are you sure? The board have agreed to reconsider selling Oscar Thorne. Yes. Yes. So, does that mean that information, let's see here. Yeah, it means that all the bids are away, even Stokes or whoever that was. So we might be keeping him. The board has accepted to keep him, and if I get more bids, I'm going to do the 500,000 and 1 million if he gets an international. So that's interesting. Hopefully we get to keep Oscar Thorne then. This is certainly something that I didn't expect. I thought that, well, I have almost 4 years, and it has been 3 at least successful years. So, yeah. I guess that's why they considered not selling him. That was good. Holy smoke. Holy crap on a cracker. That's good. Favorites for the Morecambe. Yeah, we're favorites here. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Jones impresses again. Guess I'm gonna have to take a little look at this little lad, because he's improving constantly, which is good. Jake Fisher, they want him on another mentoring group. I don't know. Come on. Just apply to all 3 of them then. Oh, apply all of us up there. Could have pressed that. So the last game of this episode, Morecambe, is about to show up here now. And I'm breathing again, knowing that we will keep Oscar Thorne for a while longer. And it's surprisingly, I'm surprised. I'm lost for words, to be honest, that we were able to keep Oscar Thorne. I didn't believe that the club would agree with that, but yeah, here we are. And now they're trying to buy him again. And this time they have accepted a Fulham. But are they crazy? I just said no. And now they raise it with that extreme little amount. Welcome, what would you like to discuss today? There's nothing I can press here. Incredible. And I'm gonna reject those offers. And we're gonna lose him anyway, but we get a little more money, but we don't get the money straight up. We only get 98 straight up, and then 100,000 more there, and then he has to play 20 games before we get another 84,000. So, and we get a percentage of next sale by 40%, which of course is a lot of money. So that, maybe I should be happy about that. I guess, because if they sell him for millions in the future, we will get a fair amount of money, that's for sure. So yeah, that's interesting, but he needs to succeed in that new club as well, and that is something that I'm more afraid that he might not do. He might not become very good at that club. Now we have made a very weird thing here now, because I want to save the best players for the FA Cup game. So I can't put them in now, but these players are also very tired. So, I mean, who am I going to be playing instead? Ryan Trewitt is not something that I think. Dean Pinkington. Let's use Pinkington instead of Azaz, because Azaz is very tired. Do we have somebody that can play on the left midfield that we think is able to do something, except for Jude, because Jude we want to keep. Pot. Should we try Freddie Potts? Let's give him an opportunity to play today. It's not worse in the star ranking though, so that's good. Other than that, they look okay to be able to handle the game, and then we're gonna be able to put in our best team against Huddersfield, and let's hope that they also, if Sheffield United now played with the under 23 and under 18, perhaps that was the reason why we won. So hopefully they did use a lot of young players, and that was the reason they underestimated Welling United, hopefully, and hopefully Huddersfield will do the same. I don't think they will, but we can always hope. But that's a thought for the next episode, because that's the first game in the next episode. Here's Potts, gets it in. There's Fisher and there's Flahaven. No, nothing helps there. But of course, this is a team fighting for survival in the division, so it is a team that we really should be winning, even though we have put in all these reserve players, to be honest. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. Interesting how we've become a good side all of a sudden, and yeah, when we have our best players on the pitch, that is. We're not a good side today. We're an okay side, I guess. We would probably be quite a good side in the division we started in, but we're certainly not a good side in this division today. But yeah, I think we're okay. And of course, there's going to be some changes in the second half. Perhaps some players that are going to play in the FA Cup is going to get the opportunity to get some play time in the second half here today. But for now, ooh, crap. Oosh. Good follow up by Hussein, coming back all the way. Flahaven gets it to Fisher. I was just going to say yes! And Jake Fisher makes it 1-0 for Welling United. Fabulous strike by Jake Fisher. And we are in the lead. And we need every point we can get now. We want to end up in the first position, but we also know that is pretty impossible. We are so far behind them, even though we are in the second position, that I don't think we're going to be able to reach them. But yeah, it's a nice thing, and maybe we will. Oh, maybe we can find something positive about the Oscar Thorne sale. Like, hopefully he will. That kind of money will be something that we can. That can make us a professional club. I don't know, but it would have been good. But I don't think that's enough. I think it costs millions of, at least £1 or £2 million in order to do that. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've asked to become a professional club and having it go through. But I think it was £1 million or £2 million. That it costs, so, and that's nowhere, we are nowhere near that in money, so yeah, and we're nowhere near that unless we get those 40% if Oscar Thorne, and he still needs to become really good so that they can sell him for millions of pounds, and then perhaps 40% of that will give us an opportunity. But yeah, that's, in that case, it's so far into the future that it's hard to wrap your head around, so to speak. So yeah, but hopefully, should never say never. But yeah, let's see. We're gonna change this into something like that, and we're actually gonna put in Corey Andrews now. And I think we're going to be putting in Emil Huys. Let's see if that can improve us. And Bennett is there, and oh, and here we have Huys coming in, and that's not good enough. But hopefully this will improve the team. Flahaven had actually played very well, so might be a bad thing taking him off. But yeah, Corey Andrews is. I believe that Corey Andrews is a better striker, so hopefully he is, and hopefully he will be doing something good. Huys is the thing that believe can be helpful. Price, wasn't he offside? Yes, he was. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did get a bit scared there, I promise you. Soon to have played 80 minutes, and this is not very great, to be honest. Nathan is going to come in there as well. Huis. No, doesn't help. Pinkington. Huis. Oh, Pinkington, Huis. You need to play more secure, Huis. There's Pinkington trying to reach Andrews, but he couldn't. Come on, let's not let a goal in this close to the end again. Thank God he was offside again. He's a danger every single time he's there, putting danger on our part of the pitch. Potts, Pinkington. Hughes gets it to Potts, and that should have been a goal. Or, yeah, he was offside, so it wouldn't have mattered, but he really should have put that into the goal. So, but yeah. 4 minutes of added time, and here they come again with a corner. Ooh, we get that away, but they still have the pressure on us. They get the ball in, but that has to be another offside. Yes. Let's not have any more chances for them here now. Let's hold this. Let's keep the ball. Good Huis. Odua. He finds Fisher or what? No. And they're on the break. And Perkins is there. Yeah. Pinkington. Odua. Can he get it to... He shoots there. And we win the game. That's good. I'm satisfied with that. A 1-0 win. And yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that. No extreme gestures. And you can see we're only 1 point after them, but they have 2 games in hand as well. So yeah, I don't see us taking number 1 here. Even though if we go out in the FA Cup now, we don't have anything else but the league to focus on, and we can use the best players in the league. So that's a good thing, of course. But yeah, we're just going to have to see what we can do here. But I hope that they don't sell Oscar Thorne. I really want him to stay. So, but we have played the last game for this episode. So do like, subscribe and all that nice stuff. And stay safe. Have fun. Bye 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 bye.